But you've got M&M, which is in focus. We've got Bharat Gianani joining us on board to highlight what he's expecting from M&M. And Bharat, irrespective of, the kind of momentum build-up that we've seen around M&M, the kind of monthly sales growth data that they've been posting, there's still chatter in the market that perhaps they're going to up their tractor guidance. What is it that you're penciling in terms of an earnings performance and commentary from M&M today?
Good morning. Definitely the tractor sales have been on the higher side if we analyze the data for the first 4 months. The another tractor maker, Escorts, has already upped the tractor guidance. So from about 10 to 12% growth estimate that they had forecasted earlier, they had raised the guidance to about 14 to 15% for the financial year FY19. We expect M&M also to raise the tractor volume guidance. There will be an earnings call late in the evening today. So we are expecting the same thing from M&M management as well. The tractor sales for the first 4 months have been on the higher side. So there is a high possibility of tractor sales guidance being upped by M&M as well.
Right. What would you look into the numbers that can change your view on the stock? Because, we've seen M&M do well. It's not like the stock is lagging, but it's still not been able to capture the transition and the upside that one was expecting from rural demand push coming through.
So if you see the tractor segment, there has been a lot of strong demand, but the real point of concern is the automotive segment, which has been lagging behind, and the company has been losing market share in the utility vehicle space. Even if you see the data for the first 4 months, the increased competitive intensity has led to market share gains, market share loss for M&M in the first 4 months as well. Now they have unveiled the new MPV yesterday, that will be Morazzo, that will be officially launched in the month of September 2018. So there probably, and the compact UV that is also expected to be launched by the end of this financial year. So we'll wait for the further clarity on the exact launch timelines for the same. And we expect with this two new launches in the market, they will be able to regain market share in the utility vehicle space.
How critical, Bharat, do you think are the new axle norms? While much of the price damage has already been done, but do you think that could perhaps impact M&M as well?
The norms are applicable to both LCVs and the MHCVs. So LCVs form about 30% of the overall volumes of M&M. So definitely the increase in the capacity by about 15 to 20% will definitely have an impact on the demand. But there is still more clarity required that the axle load norms, while they are applicable for the existing fleet, I mean the old trucks as well, but do the new trucks also require changes to be made to the system to be able to adhere to the new norms? We are still not having clarity on that. If the vehicles, new vehicles that are produced after that date, as the notification is said, are required to be made changes to meet to the new norms, then that will take a lot of time, about 6 to 8 months, and that could impact the new LCV sales in the near term. But we are still yet to get a clarity on that.
Okay. Bharat, we'll leave it at that. Thanks very much for joining us and giving us those details, actually your perspective on this entire matter.